guys, it's Andrea, and today I'm coming at you with the plan with me. I'm not going to talk through putting the base down, but I just wanted to do this instead of a voiceover, so then I'll just put music on the rest of it. So I am using the Homebound kit this week. I'm actually filming this super late. Normally I try and upload on Wednesdays, but this week was just kind of crazy, and I'm assuming the rest of my life is going to be crazy, so I decided to just go ahead and put it up on a Friday. I just needed a couple extra days to get it done. I've been working pretty much non-stop, so that has been kind of taking up most of my time. So I'm using the Homebound kit. It's kind of a joke because there's so many boxes that I want to use, so I don't feel like even if I wanted to talk through the putting the base down, I could, because it's going to be a wreck trying to figure out what I want to use. I do have silver bougie boxes from my shop, as well as this 15mm overlay that I'm going to use on the top and then on the bottom, and then and then also the glitter header overlays. I'm using the chunky. I was going to use the normal, but I thought that the rest of the foil is going to be kind of minimal because I'm using strokes and bows, so I figured this would be fine, and it works with this and also with the bougie. I feel like this is probably the most neutral of the patterns. We have star, we have twinkle, we have hearts, we have all different stuff, and I just feel like this is really neutral to use with bows. And then I wanted to pull in some Sadie Stickers items this week just because I feel like it really went with this. I feel like with this kit you could use a lot of different foils. You could have did a pastel wiggle foil bundle type foil. You could have did hollow, sparkly hollow, silver, gold. I think rose gold would have even been pretty. Honestly, any foil color would have been super cute with this. But I was looking through all of my spreads, and I have not done just a silver foil spread in this planner. I have done my XOXO was silver and red, and then I also did do a mixed metal for teacups, so if you want to see those. But other than that, I haven't done any silver in my planner, so I thought that just because this kit was kind of clean and pretty with the pastels, that I would just use silver to kind of complement it. So I'm just going to overlay music on the base, and I will be right back. Okay, it's been a long day, it's been a long week. I'm so pregnant, it's ridiculous. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. On this week I was 36 weeks pregnant. That means currently, in current time, I'm almost 38 weeks pregnant. I'm so pregnant that it's just pregnant, 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 pregnant. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in. Oh boy. My friend is texting me, and I think she might be crazy. I think she might be, quite possibly. Okay. And then I wanted to put in that this week I was feeling a little bit better-ish, sort of, kind of, not really. towards the end of the week I was feeling a little better, and then I got re-stressed this week a little bit. It's been a long couple of weeks. I'm sure you guys are on the same same wavelength here. So on Monday I was super nervous because I was going to the doctor's, which had been the first time that I'd like left the house in a really long time. Besides to like come over to work, but like around people. So I was like, had a really nervous belly, and then also I was just kind of like nervous as to like what they were gonna say, like how like all the precautions that like they were taking were going, because they obviously were they obviously changed like a bunch of things that they're doing. And let me text my friend and tell her that I'm filming. Okay. So then I went to my doctor's appointment, which went really well. I actually had another doctor's appointment in between this, so I'll talk about that one next week. But it was super simple, super easy. You're casual, come in and chit chat. And this is the day I think that I was talking about wanting to be possibly induced. And then she's like, well, just think about it and let me know. And spoiler alert, I'm being induced because I don't want to be pregnant anymore, and I just want to get this baby out and get out of the hospital as quickly as possible and do what I need to do. So I'm going to put in, I was nervous, with this super cute munchkin head from the kit that's on the freebie. And then, I'm sorry my nails are kind of jacked, but that's just kind of my life. And then I have this little pregnant munchkin for marking my appointment. And then I also have an ultrasound sticker. Do I want to put the ultrasound? I guess I'll put the ultrasound after. So I have this little baby sticker for the ultrasound. Super cute. I love the colors of this kit. It's like life. An appointment sticker. And then afterwards I got my first like takeout since the whole thing started, and I got Shipley's Donuts, which is a donut place that's real good, and it's on the way home. And the guy was so nice. He gave me 12 donuts for $6, which is pretty good. They're like pretty tasty. It was also towards the end of the day, so he was probably just like being nice, but still I was like pretty hyped on it. And then I wanted to put in on the very bottom that I watched 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé is literally my favorite show right now of life. It is so entertaining. Nick watched the last episode with me, and he was dying as well. And then above that, I'm going to put in that I took a bath. So for the bath, there's so many, like this is me using the new format, and I feel like it's not like wildly different, but at the same time, it feels like a little bit different, you know? I'm going to put this in here for the bath. And then above that, I wanted to put in hang out with the boys. So for that, I'm going to use, let's see, I guess I'll just do one of these like chunkier little things. And then above that, I wanted to put in that I rested my eyes. I was so sleepy. I didn't take like a full-on nap, but I just think because I was so nervous, I didn't sleep really well the night before. So for taking a bath, I have this super cute little munchkin like kind of washing its hair. I don't wash my hair in the bathtub. I just kind of like chill in the bathtub. That's what showers are for. And then I did have this super cute like Funchkin sticker. I feel like I explain these enough all the time, so I'm so excited to go home today. I feel like I've been here for forever, and I feel like I've been here all day every day, and I'm just tired. There's that, and I have a little family time script from my shop. And then above that, I'm going to put in the what's this called? The Rest My Eyes. This is a new sticker from Once More With Love. This one, and then a bunch of other ones I'm using are, and this kind of bothers me, but I wanted to make sure the TV was on the right side, so I'm just going to leave it. And I feel like once you fill it in, it's not going to look as wild. On Tuesday, I went to work. I actually went to work at midnight on Monday because Emily wasn't supposed to come in on Tuesday. I wasn't supposed to come in like this like amount of time she was going to. So I wanted to get the labels printed so she could do them Tuesday. So I went over at midnight. I was like already in bed, and she texted me that she was going to work longer on Tuesday. So I am going to put that in, I think, with a squared off box. No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. I don't know why that seems easier when it's like literally the same thing. So I did have to make a ton of phone calls this day, like a ton of phone calls. So I'm just going to use a little thing down there. Let's see which one I want to use. Let's use the blue or purple or pink. I don't know. It's a very hectic week for making a ton of phone calls. And then above that, I put in that I was just super anxious. So I think for that, maybe I'll use one of these squared off boxes. I just really love these squared off boxes. Let's just be real here. So then I'm going to put this one here. And then above that, I'm going to put in work, which I'm probably going to use a piece of patterned washi, which is going to work at midnight, which was super wild. It was so like, I don't know, I haven't been to work like that late in a long time. But I had Nick stay up at home. Like I woke him up and was like, hey, sorry, but like, can you get up so that I don't feel like if I die, somebody will be awake? Okay. So I have that, and then I have work script from my shop. Oh, that looks so cute. This is also a new Once More with Love sticker. And then for having anxiety, I have this uh-oh sticker, which is also a new sticker from Once More with Love. I got this order in, and before I put it into like my like character binder, I was like, I want to use a bunch of stickers from here this week. So I have the In My Feelings script, and then I have this here that says Stressed AF. And then I'm going to put in phone calls because I had to do like a million phone calls to see like what was going on with my life. Then afterwards, I just kind of like wound down with family time because honestly, I couldn't really concentrate on anything else. So for that, I'm probably going to use one of these boxes here. I think I'm going to use the blue one here. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a call script. I forgot about pulling that one out. Down here, I feel like I could do actually a half box, yeah, for family time. So let's grab a blue half box. And then I have this Once More with Love sticker. I use a lot of Marg stickers, but that's just because like that's my preference. And then I have a Family Cuddles script from my shop. And then I have this super cute Fox and Pip little couple sticker watching TV, and then I have a Netflix and chill script, which will kind of like let it hang off. We didn't watch Netflix. We chilled, I guess, but you know, it's just the sentiment, I guess. Then on Wednesday, we got our first like, we ate out for the, not ate out, but we ate not fast food, we ate food that was not prepared at home for the first time. So we had Mighty Fine for lunch. But I'm going to do, again, the thing where I work my way from the bottom up. So we did have, like, a special delivery this day, which was really exciting. So I'm just going to put that in on the bottom. And for that, I just have this, like, post office type box thing. I'm going to stick here. And then for new releases, I'm going to put in a flag with the script. Do a blue flag. Very obsessed with this blue color, if you couldn't tell. And then the new release script. Thank you guys for everyone who has ordered. Y'all are dope. And then above that, I'm going to throw in, I think, let's do another fancy label. I think that'll fit, yeah, for getting Mighty Fine, which was so delicious. When you haven't had food that, like, you haven't cooked in, like, forever, food that like you don't have to make tastes so good, because like I feel like after I like pretty much my schedule right now is like sleep as long as I can because Bennett wakes up really early, and then I do any like computer work at home, and then I go to work, and then I come home and cook dinner, and usually I cook breakfast too, and then sometimes I cook lunch if I am home, and then I go back to work whenever Bennett goes to sleep, and I'm just like that's my new life. So whenever I can eat food that I didn't have to cook, it's like quite nice. Even if it's a Hot Pocket at this point, I'm just like, I didn't have to cook this, so I'm pretty hyped about it. All right, then we just went for a drive, which is such a random thing to do. I I guess, but I feel like a lot of people are doing that now. Because it was funny, as we were out on a drive, Bree texted me pictures that she was out on a drive. And like, out on a drive literally just means that you're out on a drive. And I don't think I would enjoy that in any other circumstance, but I was quite excited to go for a drive. And then while we were out on a drive, got Starbucks. We have this whole big thing that we do whenever we get Starbucks, like as far as like making sure everything's like clean and stuff. It's like a little extra, but at the same time, like you can never be too like safe, I think. But yeah, so it's a thing. But I honestly, I've had Starbucks and I'm not as jonesing for it as I normally am, which is kind of nice because I don't have the craving, but like, I don't know, it's just weird. And then I'm going to put this one, I'd have to go a little bit low. Let's grab a quarter box. Yeah, let's grab a quarter box actually. But yeah, so that's kind of nice because I haven't had like the urge to get Starbucks, so I'm kind of like straight cool with not getting Starbucks right now. Alright, so what did I have to put down here? Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna switch this out for something different because I feel like it's not taking up enough space. Usually I have to I'm like, oh, that's not enough room, but now I'm like, oh, that's not enough space. All right, let's do this. Let's actually grab, would another fancy label fit in there? I feel like I'm really using and abusing the fancy labels. How about I grab the appointment label because that's like a little different than normal. So after we went on a drive, I said I did get Starbucks, which is kind of a weird thing to put in an appointment label, but whatever. And that's a little bit high. I'm so tired. I want to go home. Okay. Starbucks. I put out 2 Starbucks scripts this day. Not sure why. So, whoops. And then I put this in for relaxing. So I have this like breathing out munchkin, which also just came out recently, and I just got it in and I'm so excited. And a relax sticker. I don't know if we've released those yet. Possibly, but I'm not quite sure. Then on Thursday, this kid is kicking me so hard. Okay. On Thursday, I put in that I was feeling a little bit better this day, a little bit more confident in my whole life. Don't worry, it doesn't last very long. Let's put that in there. So I have this sticker, which also just came out from like a spring sheet, but I thought the colors were really nice, and it just gave me like, oh, so sweet, so nice, like vibes. And then I also hung out with the boys after I went to work. So for that, I'm just going to grab one of these, oh my gosh, squared off boxes. And then in the middle, I did work. So for that, I'm going to grab a piece of washi. I don't know what I was working on at this point though, but something. Let me grab a piece of the blue. This is such a cute kit. It was the best seller that the week that it came out, so I definitely see why, because it is adorable. So that, and the work script. And then for hanging out with the boys, I have my little Funchkin family couple. And then this cuddle time script, which I'm actually gonna break apart. Do a lot of cuddling. It's so funny. Bennett like demands cuddles now, which I'm like kind of not mad about. So I'm gonna put the cuddle in time, which I hope is what I'm doing whenever I get home. Hopefully I don't think I'm gonna cook tonight, which is wild, but I have to find something for myself to eat because they have leftover pizza. On later that evening, I watched TV by myself, like a lot of TV, after Bennett went to bed. So I'm gonna just put in an appointment label. And then after that, let me see. After that, I took a bath. So for my bath, I'm gonna grab a fancy label. And then below that, I stayed up to place a HEB curbside. If you stay up till midnight, you get the first spot in the morning. And then I have a theory that you have less like out of stock items. So I wanted to do that, and it's like you get the first delivery for like a week out. So I have to like plan out my deliveries a week in advance, which is a little bit hard, but like I think I'm starting to understand what I need to order. So for TV with myself, I have this super cute Munchkin sticker watching TV. And then below that, like I said, I did take a bath. So I do have another Once More with Love bath sticker with a bath script. And then for staying up to place my HEB curbside order, I do have also this Munchkin that just came out, which is like sleeping on a computer. I did place the order on my phone, but like y'all get the idea. On Friday, I could not sleep at night. I was up for about 3, maybe a little bit more hours in the middle of the night, which is kind of a common occurrence now. And then we got Holy Bagel and Starbucks. It's funny because we were gonna, where are the rest of the labels on this sheet? Okay, here. We were gonna get, there's 2 Holy Bagels. There's one north of the city and south of the city. And we used to go to the south one because we live south of the city. Now we live north of the city. So we got in the car and we were driving to Holy Bagel, and I went to call the one that's north of the city and they were closed, and I was like, ugh. So we ended up driving all the way south of the city, which is like kind of wild. There's like literally no traffic though, so it's kind of amazing. I kind of want to use like a quarter, no, I'm going to say that quarter box. Yeah, it was pretty amazing because there's no traffic, but it was just wild that we drove all the way down there for bagels, essentially. Is that right? Because that doesn't, nope. Okay. What did I do here? Nope, the Holy Bagel story, that is applicable on Sunday. So we did that Sunday. On Friday, I couldn't sleep, so I have this sticker, a new one again from Once More with Love because it's so cute. And then also this one is on the same sheet as this guy down here. This is for designing. I was so tired, but I had to do it. I had to get it done this day. And then nap with Bennett, which again, I don't know what I was thinking here, but it's fine. I'll just grab another fancy label. Fancy labels are my jam. Probably would have put this actually on the pattern washi, but it's all good. So for taking, what did I do Friday? Taking a nap with Bennett, I have this sticker of me and Bennett from the like Munchkin little bundle in our shop with a nap script. And then if I move on to Friday evening, I did get a present in from my friend Tiki, who owns the store, well, the online shop that sells clouds, these guys here. She sent me a push present, which was super cute. She is so extra. And she wrote the sweetest little note, and I just loved it. So there is that. Tiki's like one of my best friends. I just love her. She's my fave. And then underneath that, I'm going to just throw in probably one of this. This is like the washi, extra washi strip, and I always forget to use it. And then I'm going to put in this little like couple Munchkin watching the TV, and then Netflix and chill. But yeah, like I was saying, I love Tiki. I talk to her every day, all day, and yeah. Glad that Mark introduced her to me because she is going to be my life for the rest of my life. I know it. I can't wait to visit her again when this is all over too. And Mark, you know. Then on Saturday I did get Starbucks. I didn't get Starbucks that many times, but I figured I'd put it in because I don't got a lot else to put in. So let's go ahead and put that in. And then after that, we did have a grocery pickup later in the day after I worked. So I'm just going to put this in. And then in the middle, I just worked. So I think for work, because I was there for forever and I went back again, I'm going to grab one of these guys here. This is crooked. So crooked. Oh my goodness. I apologize. Okay, so for going to Starbucks, I do have also from that like Munchkin sheet from our shop of all the custom Munchkins of like all SPC peeps. I have this Starbucks sticker, which is actually where the other Starbucks script's supposed to go. So I have that. It's so cute. I love me as a munchkin. I think I'm cuter as a munchkin than in any form, in any age, and any time. So there's that. Like even at my wedding, I think definitely still am like at my best as a munchkin. Then I have this one here, which is me working, which was kind of accurate for this day because it was stupid. So work, and then we did our grocery pickup. So for that I have a little happy munchkin, and then I have this grocery run. I feel like grocery run works, but I kind of want to like mark this day and time where I'm like doing grocery pickup, because like my whole life I've been like, what's the point of grocery pickup? Just go to the grocery store. But now I'm like, thank goodness for grocery store pickup, because that is life. Then underneath that, I did have playtime with the boys. So for that, I'm going to use a fancy label, I think. Do I have any left? Did I use all the fancy labels? All but the blue. Oh no, here's the blue. Running low. I could just grab more, but you know, lazy. Underneath that, I did go back to work, so I'm going to use another one of those squared off boxes. This one goes here. And then underneath that, I did take, no, I had bad Charlie horses all night. If you guys don't know what those are, just consider yourself ultra blessed, but they hurt so bad. And I remember them happening to me with Bennett. And pretty much I woke up in the middle of the night and like cried because of how bad it hurt. It was just on one of my calves, and it was very, very painful. So not a fun time. And then my calf hurt for like 3 days. And then for work, I was a little bit more calm then, but then I got more angry a different day. And then work, and then I have an I'd rather die sticker also from my little munchkin bundle in the shop of a collab with Once More with Love. Super, super cute for those Charlie horses. Then on Sunday, I slept in, but not really. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in with one of these patterned squared off boxes. Super, super cute. I love this sticker. I think it's adorable. And like these colors, like so many character shops, like the colors work with this so well. And then I'm going to put in work with just one of these, because it was on my hand already. And then in between that, we did get Holy Bagel and Starbucks, which, like I said, we planned on getting the one that's closest to us, but they are closed. I think a lot of places that have two locations, one below the city and above the city, like closed one location and then just kept like the more popular one open, and then brought a lot of their like people who like prepare food down, because Uchi and Uchiko, one's above the city and one's below the city, and I was looking at like pictures of Uchi and they're just doing curbside. I noticed that two of the chefs that are normally at Uchiko were at Uchi, so I'm assuming that's what they're doing. So it probably helps with like the load being all on one versus on two stores, and then having everybody work at the one store, I'm assuming. But either way, I will drive for both of those, and they are cool because there's no traffic. So then on Sunday after work, I did just hang out with the boys for a little bit. So for that, I'll just use another squared off pattern box because these are super cute. I'm so excited to have pattern ones back. And then I have this here, which is a large sticker, but it works. With the boys script, which is a custom script for me. And then underneath that, I wanted to put in that I took a bath, and then I also went back to work when Bennett went to sleep. So I took the bath when I came home, so I'm going to put that down. And then above that, I'll put in that I went to work. I do this one. So for work, I have this like packing orders, filling orders type thing. I have a work script. And then I have a bath script. Oh no. Huh. Let's just switch around these. No one has to know. I could have took a bath for work. Be kind of weird, but well, you know. Oh, that's the wrong way too. Okay, that kind of lasted like 2 more minutes, but bath, and then I just pulled out this little munchkin head from the kit on the freebie, and then I also forgot that I have a sleep in sticker. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that is my spread. I'm gonna fill this out like a different day because I am just so tired. It is late. So this is my spread. I think it turned out super, super cute. Oh, I love this kit. It's amazing. So it's still in the shop if you guys want to pick it up. But it is a beautiful. I love the pastels with like the wood. It just kind of like warms it up a little bit, and I love the silver with it. But again, I think you could use like a ton of different foil colors with it. But I hope you guys like this week's video, and I will talk to you guys next week.